Hello learners, welcome to science class. Today we are going to learn chapter 4, sorting materials into group. It's in standard 6. Now what are objects? Objects around us, what we call objects. There is a vast variety of objects everywhere. We can see here many objects around us. All objects around us are made up of one or more materials. A thing can be made of different materials. For example, wood is made up of only one material. Another example of we can see are toys. Toys is made up of plastic as well as wood. So it is made up of different materials. Many things can be made from the same material. Classification. What is classification? The process of sorting and grouping things according to some basis is called classification. Basis of grouping. We can group materials on the basis of similarities and differences in their properties. Here we can see some objects that are sorted and we are using in our daily life. Now, what is classification? Classification makes everything easier and orderly for better understanding. Materials are classified based on similarities in their properties such as appearance. There are two types of appearance, lustrous and non-lustrous. Lustrous means shiny and non-lustrous means the objects that are not shine. Second one is hardness. There are two types of hardness. There are some materials that are hard, some are soft. Third one is transparency. Transparency we can classify as a transparent, translucent and opaque material. And last one is solubility. Objects that are soluble and insoluble in water. We will learn more about next slide. Classification based on appearance. Materials can be differentiated from each other based on their looks. Here we can see some objects that are shiny and some are lustrous and some are non-lustrous. Wood is a shiny or lustrous. We can say that gold is shiny and wood is non-shine, means non-lustrous material. Metals mostly made up of lustrous material. Some like a diamond and gold are shiny and is termed as a lustrous material. Some other material like a graphite and wood do not appear shiny and are generally known as non-lustrous material. Classification based on hardness. When you press different materials with your hands, some of them may be hard, some of them are soft that can be easily compressed. Here are some examples of hard material that cannot be compressed easily. Materials which can be compressed or scratched easily are called soft, while some other material which are difficult to compress are called hard. For example, cotton or sponge is a soft while iron is hard. These are the soft material we can see here, sponges, cotton, etc. Classification based on solubility. Some substances completely disappear or dissolve in water. These substances are soluble in water. Here we can see some example of soluble material or substance. Sugar and salt. It's easily soluble in water. Other substances do not mix with water and do not disappear even after we stir for a long time. These substances are insoluble in water. We can say that sand is insoluble in water. Oil also not dissolve in water as it's also insoluble in water. Example of gases that are soluble or insoluble in water. Some gases are soluble in water whereas others are not. Water usually has small quantities of some gases dissolved in it. For example, oxygen gas dissolved in water is a very important for the survival of animals and plants that live in water, especially fish. whatever they are living in a sea water or any pond water. Methane gas also insoluble in water. It is an odorless, colorless, flammable gas. It is used primarily as a fuel to make a heat and light. Another gas, that is nitrogen, also insoluble in water, also important for a chemical industry. It is used for the production of fertilizers, nitric acid, nylon, and dyes and explosive. Now, what are sink or float? There are some insoluble objects or material which sink to the bottom of the beaker, while some other float on the surface of water. Here we can see, for example, leaves and the cork float in water, while rocks and coins sink in water. Cork is made up of wood, so we can call a cork. The density of the object determines whether it will float or sink in another substance. An object will float if it is less dense than the liquid it is placed in. Means if the density is less, it will float in water, on the top of the water. An object will sink if the more dense than the liquid it is placed in. More dense material that can sink in water. Classification based on transparency. An object which allows visibility light to pass through it is called a transparent object. We can clearly see through the transparent object. Example, glass, fish tank. Here we can see some example of transparent material. An object which allows partial or passage to the light, little bit amount of light that passes through the object is called translucent. Example, plastic bottle, paper cup, etc. Here we can see the example of translucent material. Butter paper also is an example of translucent material. An object which does not allow passage to light is called an opaque object. We cannot see through an opaque object. Example, wood, metal, bricks, etc. are the example of opaque objects. So here are some example of opaque objects. Thank you.